Welcome to my Get Ready With Me morning homeless edition. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. What do I do first thing in the morning? I get out. My pup and I wake up. We stretch. I'm in some fresh clothes. If I'm feeling breakfast or if I have breakfast, I'll eat breakfast. This is currently all the food that I have right now. A little leftover piece of brownie and then leftover bagel, cinnamon bagel. Otherwise, I'll make like an action plan or two, which typically includes food routes if I have time or bus passes for like drop-in centers, because all the scheduling stuff is a little bit different too. Like every day, not everything's open or they're only open certain hours, so I have to plan like a specific route. So I'll do all that. I'll drink some water, make sure I hydrate, feed my dog. I don't have deodorant. I stink 110%. It's not like out there yet, but I definitely had to change my shirt this morning. Anyway, water on a washcloth, one for the face, different washcloth, one for the body. Wipe it down. I have some essential oils that I'll like spray on myself, mixed with water, just to kind of like mask
Oh
something, also
hell
kind of
nah.
to cleanse myself. Like halfway through doing my makeup,
Oh nah.
I got my bag packed. That's something else I did in the morning is pack my bag. Water bottles that I need to fill up, any snacks that I have, and a bag so then whenever I go get food, like I have something to carry it in. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I just pack all my stuff together and I try and like lock it up the best that I can. I'm gonna go to a local church to get a little breakfast bag that's open. They just opened about 10 minutes ago, so I'm gonna stop there first. I'm gonna make my way to public library, charge all of my stuff, and eat a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Hey man, boy, I tell you, some of y'all ladies is really embracing this homelessness stuff. This is crazy. Uh, please do not come to my public library. Please stay outside because it shows that bad prioritizing, even works its way down to a granular level. Let me explain. We often see people not prioritizing the right things, and then we see how it ends up and how they end up in this situation. She It made sense to her to prioritize buying makeup before she bought deodorant. Makeup is far more expensive than deodorant, and in my opinion, far more effective. She bought makeup and she's making sure she looks pretty before she bathes. Just masking. She even said that she's trying to mask the smell with essential oils. Ma'am, that's not hiding nothing. We smell you. It's probably so strong that we can feel it too. So I mean, come on now. This is just getting out of control at this point. She picked the perfect music for her crazy ass. Because she's in La La Looney Tunes world right now. If she thinks this stuff makes sense. Y'all, if you could like the video, greatly appreciate it. It only takes a second. Actually does help out more than you know. So, and also if you could hype.
So I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm facing homeless. I'm homeless. I just have to say it. I'm homeless. I have until the 18th to be out of my apartment. I have tried everything. This was of no fault of my own. It was a miscommunication that is costly. They are seeking $8,760.45. I have a little over 6,000. 6,000. Um, a lot of people don't know. I'm on medical leave because I have back issues. So, I get a money from my job because it's through my job, but it sustains me. So my savings is not that much. I've tried everything. I just went down to get some information about going to a homeless shelter so we won't be out in the streets. I was denied that because of my income. And not just that, no fundings because the time is so short. It's a 72-hour notice. So if I don't have it paid by Monday, and then it's some things on my credit that I didn't even. It's so much sugars.
Something about this just doesn't seem right. Something's not adding up here because you owe 80 almost $9,000, as well as your credit's effed up. You've been getting paid from work because you're on medical leave. You're having back problems, apparently. I thought she was going to say something crazier than that because she doesn't look like she works a manual labor job to where back problems can really restrict you that much. And I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to just be honest. Something's not adding up to me. And listen, when you decide to be single and be out here single like this, and you don't want to cooperate with a man, nobody cares. If I, as a man, have a construction job and my back hurts, guess what they're going to expect me to do? Show up on that construction yard? So, and my responsibilities, my bills, I can't tell them that my back hurts. And see, me as a man, we don't have shelters to go to. So, listen, man, everybody wants equality until it's time to be equal. And we just have to call it out. And things aren't adding up. We still got half the video to go. So let's see if things start making sense. Because right now, I'm just really not understanding.
I sat there and I listened to this man and this woman have a conversation about them being homeless, and they've been homeless since like 2018, 2016, and they're going from state to state trying to get help, and right now it's no help out there. So ask not, want not, and I'm asking for help. If you have it, this is hard for me to ask people, but I don't want to be in the street. It's $2,700 that I'm short. I am working on everything to get it up. I'm asking family. I mean, I'm literally tucking my tail in between my legs because I don't like.
She did say I thought I heard her say she had $6,000. Now she says she's $2,700 short. So she's got $6,000. So you're not going to end up in the street. You will be able to at least afford 2 or 3 months of a hotel. While you should be trying to get things together, I'd recommend trying to figure out any way you can get back to work because you've got back problems. Shoot, you might as well make money. You're going to be out walking and lifting and trying to do stuff. Either way, if you end up on the streets, you might as well go to work.
Accent. That's a lot of money. And I'm sitting here. So, if you have any resources, any advice, or right now I'm taking prayers too, lots of them, because it is what it's going to be, because His will be done. I'm highly stressed. I'm struggling with my sobriety because this is hard. I marked myself safe from alcohol last night. The last 3 nights I have not been sleeping because it's hard to sleep. You don't know where you're going. So I'm gonna go now because I feel like a fucking failure as a mother.
See, and this is why emergencies are very hard to quantify, right? Because she got 6 grand in the bank, but she's panicking like she's got nothing and it's like she has no options. She also has a job that she's still getting income from to not work. Really think about that. She's still getting paid to not work. She has the option to go back. She has the option to still get that money and maybe figure out some other ways to make some extra money to make that up where she doesn't have to use her back. I guess this is what she's trying to do, raise some money. I guess that's the option, but she's basically things aren't working out perfectly like she saw it and how she wants it to work out. And it sounds like things have been happening in the background that she hasn't been paying attention to. And now it's about to hit her. And I wouldn't even say hasn't been paying attention to. She's probably been ignoring a lot of this stuff. And now, see, the way that she's bringing this urgency, I wouldn't even be surprised if she's ignored court dates and payments. I wouldn't be surprised if she's ignored court dates. And now they've went ahead and put the writ of possession in place where it lets her know that she's got a couple hours before they come and remove her. But from ignoring it. Because how are you $8,700 behind, but you got 6 grand in the bank? You didn't even try to pay nothing. You didn't even try. She said she started this whole thing off saying it came from a misunderstanding. No, what it seems like is like she tried to play a stupid game. She thought she would have been able to float it for longer. She was going to try to save the money from that she was getting on medical leave, and she didn't realize like they were going to put the thing in place like they did. Maybe she thought she was in a tenant-friendly state to where she could take advantage. I don't know, but it's not adding up. You can't tell me you're not paying your rent and you got 6 grand in the bank. You haven't paid and then say it's a misunderstanding. You didn't understand that you were supposed to pay your rent.
I'm gonna show you guys my nighttime routine as a homeless person living in my car. So right now I just ordered BJ's for my dinner. I ordered a kids meal, spaghetti with fries on the side and a small little drink. And this was only $8.99, I think. And I feel like I got a lot of food for it. Like, let me see if I can open it. There's the spaghetti. I feel like that's a lot of food. And then here are the fries. They look good. They're good. Okay, so let's try the spaghetti.
He fucking that shit up.
A knock on my door, and it was one of the security guards letting me know, like, hey, you can't park here, you can't stay here, this is private property, you need to go. When I tell you that was literally one of the scariest things I've ever had to experience. Like, I thought I was in trouble. Like, I thought I was gonna get arrested. Mind you, this was at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I had to find another place to sleep, to park at 3 o'clock in the morning without looking sketchy. I don't know, it was scary. Like, you guys have no idea how grateful I am for you guys. And like the people that sent me money through Venmo. Like, if you hadn't sent me money through Venmo, I wouldn't have been able to afford that hotel room last night. So thank you so much for that.
She don't look homeless to me. Hey man, is that the play now? Is that the play? Can I reinvent myself and create a TikTok and then just me start going in my truck, and just from the camera's view, I'm homeless, y'all. I live in my truck. I need some money. Help me, and come up with a story. And then after y'all done donated all the money, then I can just go back in my house. And listen, she probably is homeless, but it's got my wheels turning of how some people could easily scam. This will be an easy scam. You just have to go in your car. As long as you've never been online before, shoot, I can make up. See, look, this is how deep the stories and creativity can go. Listen, y'all watch me this whole time, right? I can just show up tomorrow and be like, y'all, I got evicted. I'm in my car now. I need XYZ money, $10,000. Anything you all can do can help, even prayers. But the Cash App is linked below. And then y'all could donate and fill my bank account up. And then I can go right back into my crib. And then I can show back up tomorrow and act like something else came up. Y'all, the money is not clearing. I need you to send it over here now. This is wild. And listen, man, she's young. Some of these young people, man, it seems like they don't really understand the gravity of certain situations and positions they put themselves in. She doesn't look concerned whatsoever. She looks like she's loving it. And I would argue for a multitude of reasons that she doesn't have to be in that position. But this is where she wants to be. She seems perfectly fine. It's crazy to me. But just like the first lady, I didn't even address it. This chick woke up in the dog cage. If I saw that in person, I just saw her big bird looking ass coming out of the dog cage like that, man, I would listen. I'll go give her some money just because I ain't never seen no ish like that. I was like, here you go, man. That I got a story to tell now. Y'all, we're gonna leave it there for today. If you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second. Actually does help out tremendously. Also, if you could hype the video, hype is a new feature that YouTube offers where it helps smaller content creators like myself. And basically, when you hype, it actually pushes us to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. So you just press the hype button, then it shows you the points. And since I am a smaller content creator, we get more points per hype. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. And then also Patreon's link below if you want to see self-improvement content as well. But until then, I'll catch you in the next video.